We're here today at Nipissing University, the first day of Convocation 2025, and I have one of our graduates with us, an honorary doctorate, the one, the only Jennifer Jones, one of Canada's most famous athletes, one of the world's most famous curlers. Jennifer, we are so pleased to have you as an honorary doctorate at Nipissing University. I wonder if you could tell our alumni and our university friends what your path has been.
Oh, that's so hard because my path seems like it's been so long. The curling path has been incredible, and I remember coming to North Bay and it being the best championship I've ever played at. It is on par with the Olympic Games for me in terms of my memories of curling, and it was because of the hospitality in the community. Everybody came out to support the event, and it really was a highlight of my career, and I feel like I lost a little piece of my heart to North Bay, and it was a love at first sight, so I'm very, very honored to be here. But for me, it's, I went on, I have a law degree. Education was very important to me, and I wanted to ensure that I had something to do when I was done curling. I didn't think I'd curl for as long as I did. And so to be honored in this way in kind of my two loves, my love of curling, where I won the world championship here, and then also my love of academia, it's a huge honor.
How do you achieve that balance in your life? After all of these years, decades and decades of preparation, competition, travel, education, career, children, how do you do it?
I think it's the biggest thing for me, and what I always say is surround yourself with people who believe in you, because you can achieve anything, and it's really not even about the end goal. It's just about the journey along the way and feeling like you believe in yourself, that you can achieve those goals. So surround yourself with people who believe in you, and always remind yourself, why not me? We always think about the reasons why we cannot do something, but if you just, why not? Why can't I be that one that achieves? There's so many endless possibilities, and just be in the moment. Enjoy every single moment, every breath you take, all the little things that life has to offer, and it's just going to bring so much joy.
Now, I've only got to know you for a short little bit, but I've come to understand that you're a wonderful person with a big heart. And I want to know, through all of your experiences, particularly curling, if there's something you could identify as an instance, whether it was preparation, the heat of competition, winning a championship, losing a championship, something that you have taken away from the sport of curling that is really a part of your soul.
Oh, there's a couple. There's a few for sure. I'd love to share them all, but there's two that really stand out for me. And when I was a young junior curler, we lost the Canadian championship, and I was very devastated. And I didn't even remember the moment. I didn't remember the biggest curling game of my life because I was so scared to lose. And then that instance, I realized it really wasn't about the game itself or winning. It was about enjoying what I was doing. And that really helped me have success for the rest of my life, to enjoy the moment, whether it's to win an Olympic gold medal, whether it's to write that law school exam, no matter what it was. If you enjoy what you're doing, you're not scared to lose, you're going to have great success. And so that's kind of been my model along the way. And another one that stands out to me is just that small acts of kindness go a long way to making yourself have joy. And I know when I was retiring last year, this young girl came up to me and she said that I had signed an autograph for her when she was quite young, and she lost her parents, and I said on the autograph to dream big and to believe in yourself. And she kept that picture, and when she lost her parents and she wasn't sure what she was going to do, she kept the picture, and she just graduated from medical school. And she's, she not goes back to that, but she says, I believed in her, so she believed in herself. And so those small little acts of kindness can make a big difference in somebody else's life, but a big difference in your own.
What will your message be to our next generation of students that you're going to speak to this morning?
I'm going to remind them to remember why not me as they walk into the future and their next path in life, and they're trying to decide what it is they may do, and it may seem like this insurmountable obstacle. Why can't you do that? And that's really been my motto my whole life. It led me and our teams to the top of the podium at the Olympics, and it's just really brought me a lot of great joy. And I look at our daughters who wrote a paper on why not me. So that's kind of a motto for our family, and it served us well, and I believe that I just want them to reflect on that and remember that they can achieve anything.
What a great message. I'm so pleased to count Jennifer Jones as a graduate of Nipissing University. We're so pleased to have you with us today, and we're so pleased that Jennifer Jones is a great Canadian, and we'll have a great message to our students. Thank you very much for coming and for being with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.